Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Win Stuff Live. Look who's here.
I'm here.
Nick is back with
Nick
us.
Jimenez is back in the building, filling in for Eric Calvino, who is
In Ohio.
a special guest at Ohio's State Goat Herders Convention.
Yes, yes.
Very good stuff.
And Yami, where's she? Texas.
Yami is in Texas judging a cheerleading competition.
She's actually at Texas Cigar Fest, but she'll be doing the cheerleading competition afterwards.
Who knows? Anything could happen. It's the last Friday of Drew Estate Month, or so I'm told.
Yes, it is.
So happy what's left of Drew Estate Month to all of those who celebrate.
Absolutely. We're culminating True Estate Month with our best prizes, I guess, to date right now. We have a great prize package for everybody.
All the time.
We'll be getting into it, but we have a lot of great stuff to give away today. Everybody who's here. So we have the swag pack.
You gotta have swag.
You gotta have the swag. So you want to show them? Let's
Here,
show them.
I'll hold things up. I'll be your Vanna White here.
All right. So we have the Liga Privada clock. And remember, you'll be able to pick which prize you want from both that we're offering today. We have two great prizes. So stay tuned. Even if you don't win the first one, stick along and you're going to win the second one. They're both amazing prizes. So another part of the swag, we have the H99 ashtray.
And this sidecar clutter,
Yeah.
also Liga Privada, H99 branded.
How cool are these like spray can
That's pretty
letters, right? Yeah. So we got a lot of good stuff wrapping up the Drew Estate month. And we also will be giving away 2 VIP tickets to the Great Lakes Cigar Fest.
The best cigar fest in all the Great Lakes.
It's the first cigar fest that they have, but this is going to be an amazing, amazing cigar event for years to come. I mean, this thing, it's hosted by Wild Bill Tobacco. I mean, this is a Midwest, one of the big Midwest cigar people. But this event will be at the M1 Concourse. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's this huge racetrack where you can race cars and stuff. And then they've also converted it into an event.
That is cool.
Which is super cool. So you get 2 VIP tickets to this. It'll be on July 25th, 26th, and 27th. So the VIP tickets include 25 premium cigars, besides hanging out with really cool people. I mean, you're going to have whiskey and bourbon tastings. You're going to have food, live entertainment. It's an amazing thing. They finish it off with fireworks, but you get 25 premium cigars with these VIP tickets, a festival bag, souvenir lighter, cutter, VIP t-shirt, a buffet meal ticket, 5 liquor beverage tickets, 3 entries for the event raffle, autograph signings with all the Drew Estate people. I mean, Drew Estate is the platinum sponsor. So, I mean, this is going to be a hell of an event.
Very cool.
All right.
Should we tell people the disclaimers here as we move into our thing?
Go ahead.
So if you want to be eligible for winning these prizes, we'll get into our quiz question momentarily. You must be of legal smoking age. You must live in the US or Canada. The first answer wins. And we're doing this across a bunch of social media platforms and such.
Yeah.
The first answer we see come in wins. Follow, like, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma about this. They are also follow, like, subscribe. They're watching this. They're watching us. They're doing all this stuff. And those are the rules. Them's the rules. Now let's talk about what we're smoking in.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Happy Friday, UNLV Rebel Rat Pack. We got Carrie Bible in the house again. Paul Dwyer, that's right. The ashtray is heavier than you think. That's for sure.
Yep.
We got a bunch of people on. I guess everybody really wants these prizes. So today we're smoking the Liga Privada.
Show it to the people.
Yeah. This is the 10-year anniversario Savage Feast. I mean, Liga Privada is the iconic brand from Drew Estate. I mean, obviously, Liga Privada means private blend, you know. So this was crafted from 8 tobacco from 7 farms. The cigar was originally created. The original Ligas were created for the personal humidors rather than for sale, right? So the Savage Feast, which is a very special release, this is only available at events. So whenever you see a Drew Estate event come around your way, head out there. You'll be able to smoke one of these. It's a special version of the Liga Privada 10-year anniversario blend. So this one here is a 5 3/8 by 60 Perfecto.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Liga 10 was already my favorite Liga Privada blend.
Cool.
We carry it at Vecino Cigars
Awesome.
in downtown Miami, and I'm a huge fan of this. If you like Liga 10 and you like that sort of like Pharaoh Flying Pig-ish format,
Yeah.
this is money.
Well, there's a lot of Liga fan boys and girls out there, so
Fanboys and girls.
so they'll really enjoy this. Hey, how about we play the game?
Let's play the game.
All right.
It's time for the game.
So my name's Ivan Ocampo.
I'm Nick Jimenez.
And this is Win Stuff Live. Let's play the game.
Oh, man.
All right.
By the way, this new microphone setup, this was not around when I was here last. This is
Pretty good,
you
right?
guys are moving on up in the world.
Oh man, and like, there's new paint, and
New paint, new floors. You might not be able to see the floors, but the floors are new. Man,
All right. So Liga Privada. I mean, we both. Nick used to be a writer, and he still writes with us
Occasionally.
for a long time. But we've had this long history with Drew Estate.
Mhm.
We've been to their factories, their farms. We visited all the events that they've had around the country.
Yeah.
So today's question, our first question, revolves around the time that you visited one of their.
Correct. So close to the beginning of my time with Cigar Snob. So this would have been probably 2013 or early 2014. Eric Calvino and I went to Nicaragua, to Esteli. The purpose of the trip was actually to visit Shorty and the Espinosa guys.
Sure.
But we also went ahead and spent a lot of time with the Drew Estate people, especially because they put us up at Drew Estate HQ over there. They got a little sort of like, lodging situation there, which is pretty cool. It was a great trip. It was my introduction to Esteli. And on that trip, there were a couple of guys from a small brand that was sort of exploring new blends for their up-and-coming brand. And while we were at Drew Estate in their very nice lounge right by the pool and the lodging and the factory, these guys had brought a duffel bag.
Okay.
It was loaded with a lot of one thing.
Okay. Is that our question?
That is the question.
All right.
This is the question. So while we're on this trip, we're at Drew Estate. We're smoking a lot of Liga. We're smoking a lot of Esteli. We're doing a lot of all the Drew things.
Oh.
And we got a duffel bag full of something.
Oh my God. I feel some good answers coming.
Through this. Rum, not rum. Money. Had it been a duffel bag full of money, that's a dangerous move. But there was not a duffel bag full of money. I feel like that might have been lost in one of the poker games that was being played on those nights in Nicaragua. Flor de Caña rum? Nope, not Flor de Caña rum. It was not whiskey. It was not
Bourbon, bananas, red
chocolate. Chocolate. Cigars, cash. It was not cash. So the contents of I'll give you guys. They were not cigars. That is the first hint. They were not cigars. You got to figure. I think that's an easy enough hint. You don't. You're not bringing sand to the beach.
Sure.
So these were not. They were not cigars.
Saludos, Rafa.
I will say, and maybe not in the way that people might imagine, it was nice to have them with the cigars.
Okay. I think we can get into, this is a good segue to the next hint. John Worley, that is not correct. The contents of the duffel bag were 100% legal. So
Totally legal.
that might go well with cigars, but it was 100% legal.
I'm seeing that now. It's behind the camera on the tripod, and I leaned over and just saw that.
Yeah, we're moving along.
Good stuff.
Very good.
Cigar molds. Cigar molds. They were not cigar molds, but you know what? Every once in a while I think, man, I would like to just be aware when some molds are being discarded. I would like a bunch of cigar molds. It's like older wood cigar molds.
As art, or
just like to find some decorative use for them.
Okay.
Of all the things that I've come into in my years in the cigar business, somehow I have not come into possession of old cigar molds.
Okay.
And I would really like that.
All right.
But they were not. I wish there was a duffel bag of cigar molds, and I would have taken some.
Okay, so tacos, no. Fireworks, no. Fireworks they'll have at the Great Lakes Cigar Festival, no.
There you go.
Empanadas, t-shirts, puro no cigars. It was not cigars. Let's move on to the next hint.
Yeah.
Okay?
So the guys who brought the duffel bag were not Americans.
Hint.
They
That's
were
a good
not
hint.
Americans.
Okay.
This was and I think it's fair to say the hint is, it's relevant to
where they're from.
where they're from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Croquetas.
Croquetas.
Good answer, but no. Tortillas.
And I should, and just to be clear, because I think especially in the cigar business, they were not Americans, nor were they like Cuban Americans or Nicaraguan Americans. Like they did not reside in the United States.
They were real foreigners.
Right. Real foreigners.
Okay. I see a lot of. I'm going to get into the next hint because I see a lot of answers that are revolving around it.
Mm-hmm.
This, whatever the contents were of this duffel bag, was a consumable product. So I see churros, croquetas, plantains, dough, coconut, pizza. It was a consumable product. So all of these things are very close, but not quite it.
Very nice consumable product.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, so not cocoa, rice, melon.
I guess you could consume.
I love the idea of a duffel bag of melons.
Yeah.
Just traveling with a duffel bag of melons.
A duffel bag of snakes is good too. You could consume.
You could. I find it. It's kind of good. Duffel bag of burritos, duffel bag of water. Remember, this is all in a duffel bag. What are you putting in a duffel bag?
All right, let's go. Let's move on. Okay. Where were these guys from?
These guys were Dutch.
Dutch.
These guys had a duffel bag full of
something.
A little Dutch duffel bag of Dutch. These guys were Dutch.
Okay, what did they have that was specific?
What did they bring from Holland in their duffel bag? These two Dutch guys.
To eat. So chocolate. It's close. Oh, we got an answer.
Oh, Banda Bucks
Francesca comes in with a stoop waffle.
A stroop waffle.
A stroop waffle. I'm sorry. So
they would bust out this duffel bag and it had a lot of these cookies. There was cookies that have sort of a waffle shape, and then in the middle there's a sort of caramel cream in the middle.
Delicious.
You shit it on top of your coffees, and when it's on top of your coffees, the feeling gets nice and melty. It was very nice stroop waffles in the duffel bag.
That's why we asked this question. We had this bit set up.
We didn't even have to get to hint 6, which was it was a sweet treat.
Congratulations to Banda Box Francesca. So Banda Box Francesca, what would you like? Would you like the Drew Estates swag bag or the 2 tickets to the Great Lakes Cigar Festival? Let us know.
Are we waiting on her? Thank y'all. She says, thank y'all. What do you want?
Liga.
That's the Liga. You got it, Francesca. You get the Liga prize pack. So we'll be playing for the 2 tickets to the Great Lakes Cigar Festival now, right after we talk about a little about Liga Privada.
Yes, sir.
So Liga has 5 regular production lines, line extensions of the Liga Privada. And besides them, obviously being a great smoke, all Ligas have one thing in common. They're all covered in Connecticut wrappers, okay? Yep. So the Liga Privada number 9, the OG of Ligas, is wrapped in a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. The capote is a Brazilian Matafina, and the tripa is select Honduran, Nicaraguan, Cuban seed. That comes in 7 sizes. Then there's also the Liga Privada H99, which has a Corojo capa. And then it has it has Nicaraguan and Honduran like filler, and it comes in 3 sizes. And then you have the T52, which the wrapper is a Connecticut River Valley stock cut cured sun grown Habano, and then binder Brazilian Matafina, Honduras Nicaraguan filler. That comes in 7 sizes. The Liga Privada Único series, which is the T52 blend but tweaked. And then you have the Liga Privada 10th anniversary, which we are smoking, but we're smoking the Savage Feast. This comes in a Connecticut Criollo wrapper with a San Andres Otapan binder and Nicaraguan and USA fillers. And this comes in 2 sizes. All right. So check out Drew Estate's website at drewistate.com to see if there's any stores that carry Liga near you. Also at Drew Estate Cigars. Let's play the second game.
Second game time,
Let's do it. So we're playing again for the Great Lakes Cigar, 2 tickets to the VIP Great Lakes Cigar Festival. Let me give you the dates. They are it's July 25, 26, and 27 in Pontiac, Michigan. Okay. All right. So let's see. So this is another question that will be related
To some travel. Though.
to some travel. Okay. So I don't think it was you and me. I think this was Eric and I who went to Connecticut to do a travel story. We had stayed at the Foxwood Casinos. If you've ever been there, it's a great place. They also did we smoke cigars there? I don't know. But when we were there was a show going on and it was packed. The question is, who was headlining the show while Eric and I were at Foxwood Casino in Connecticut? Go. We're playing for 2 VIP tickets to the Great Lakes Cigar Festival.
Headlining the show.
Who was headlining that show?
Should we do the first hint?
Sure.
So hint number 1, this was not a comedian. Comedy was not the type of show that was being enjoyed.
Okay. Bruce Springsteen, I wish. No.
What's the value of the tickets? C-Snob 305. What's the value of the tickets? C-Snob 305 would like to know.
I'd have to check it out. But my phone is filming us right now. Oh, so Fall Out Boy, Prince, Journey, Kiss, David Blaine, John Lennon, all great acts. Stevie Wonder, Barry Manilow, no. Penn Teller, Metallica, no. Keep them coming.
I keep seeing rumors about Stevie Wonder actually not being liked.
That's a whole nother show topic. Okay. All right, we'll give them the next hit. It was a rock band. So there are a lot of rock bands that are being thrown up there.
Band is important here. No,
not
really. Okay,
I don't think so.
Bruno Mars, not Bruno Mars. I have been on a Silk Sonic kick lately.
Who?
Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Oh, nice.
Kelly Rowland and The Dream. Wow, what a guess. Journey, Foo Fighters, Rat, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's not any of these. REM.
It is. Yeah. All right. Red Hot. Okay, let's hit on with the next one.
Yep. The lead singer is American and grew up in different parts of the country.
That doesn't help.
It wouldn't help me either.
No, that doesn't help. Sorry. Quack, quack. Keep guessing, guys. Let's get into the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a good one. She went to high school in California.
That narrows it.
Toto. Ooh, that would have been a good one. Southside. No. Iron Maiden, Creed, Def Leppard, Chicago. Rolling Stones. Nope. Wallflower Smith. Okay. Blondie, Gloria Estefan. Gloria Estefan's not from California. Carrie.
Come on now.
Pearl Jam, Cherry Garcia. No.
Not any of those.
All right. Let's hit him with the last one. Oh, Southside got it.
Oh, there we go. Southside Herfer.
With Joan Jett.
Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Very good. Is it Paul? Who got it? It's Paul Dwyer. Great job.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
No, Paul Dwyer came in first. Sorry.
Got it. Okay.
Great job, Paul. Great job, guys.
Nice.
Paul, you get 2 tickets to the Great Lakes Cigar Festival VIP. Let us know. Are you going to be going or are you sending somebody else? Let us know. We love it when everybody goes to these events and they take pictures at the event. We'll all be there. We'd love to say hello to you if you're there in person.
That's a tremendous prize.
Yeah. It's amazing. So come see us. Should be a great time. I think this was a great show. It was great. We wrapped up our True Estate week in tremendous form. Thanks for joining us this week.
That's right.
And thank everybody for tuning in. My name was Ivan Ocampo.
My name still is Nick Jimenez.
And this was What's Up Live.
We're mic'd up. Stick around for the bathroom breaks.
All right.